Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Enam Kanvanda
Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Satma Vandamui Savadana Mate Vandamui Savadana Mate Jahar prasade bai ebhavatoriya jai Jahar prasade bai ebhavatoriya jai
Arasate bai ebhavatoriya jai
Krishna prapti hoya hoite
Prati hoi hoite
Krishna prapti hoya hoite
Krishna prati hoi hoite
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriyakya
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 Anakoriyo Mane Asha
Anakoriyo Mane Asha
Anakoriyo Mane Asha
Anakoriyo Mane Asha
Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Utamagati
Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Yutatma Gati
Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Utamagati
Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Yutatma Gati
Je Prasade Puri Sarva Asha
Je Prade Pure Sava Asa
Je Prasade Puri Sarva Asha
Je Prasade Pure Sarva Asa
Sakudan Diloje Janme Janme Prabhu se
Shakudan diloje jame jame Prabhu se.
Shakudan diloje janne janne Prabhu se.
Shakudan o diloje jame jame Prabhu se.
Divya Gyan Ride Prakasita.
Divya Gyan Ride Prakasito.
Divya Gyan Ride Prakasita.
Divya Gyan Ride Prakasito.
Prema Bhakti Te Avidya Vinasajate.
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 Vedika Jahara Charita.
Vedika Jahara Sarito.
Vedika Jahara Charita.
Vedika Jahara Sarito.
Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu.
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 Lokanath Lokara Jivana.
Lokanath Lokara Jivana.
Lokanath Lokara Jivana.
Lokanath Lokara Jivana.
Ah Prabhu Karanadaya De Amare Padachaya.
Prabhu Koradoya De Amore Padachaya.
Prabhu Karanadaya De Amare Padachaya.
Prabhu Koradoya De Amore Padachaya.
Ebeyasko Sutribhuvana.
Ebeya Jushukribhuvana.
Prabhupada Patita Pavana.
Prabhupada Patiya Pavana.
Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana.
Srila Prabhupada Patiya Pavana.
Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana.
Srila Prabhupada Patiya Pavana.
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pesaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namam Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charine Nirvisesya Sunyavadi Pastatyadishu Taharine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadada Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadada Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Acharya, Ashtota Sattva Shri Mad, His Divine Grace. Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Paramacharya, Ashtota Sattva Shri Mad, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Ho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Radha Shri Vasvi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Deen Masur Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Dinavit Mayapudam Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Ganga Maya Ki Jai. Yamun Maya Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Gaura Premanandi. All glory to Sangha. All glory to Sangha. All glory to Sangha. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the beautiful people. Very good. Truckies. The truckies. Yeah, but the
Hare Krishna.
in the second part two of this beautiful performance.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need the screen or?
No, I think just to give Bhagavad Gita books to everyone. We have books. जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव
माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन भ्रज जन रंजना यशोदनंदन भ्रज जन रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी लाउड यशोदनंदन भ्रज जन रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोकुल नंद श्री राधे जय राधा गोकुल नंद श्री राधे जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय पंचतत्व जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभु जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल श्री 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 राधा गोकुलानंद भगवान की जय, पंचतत्व की जय, गौर निताय की गौर परमानंद। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ఓం నమో భగవతే వాసుదేవాయ. ఓం అజ్ఞానతిమిరంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకాయ చక్షురున్మిళితం యేన తస్మై శ్రీగురవే నమః. శ్రీచైతన్యమనోభీష్టం స్థాపితం యేన భూతలే స్వయం రూపా కదా మह्यं దదాతి స్వపదాంతికం. వందేహం శ్రీగురుం శ్రీయుతాపదకమలం శ్రీగురుం వైష్ణవాంశ్చ శ్రీరూపాం సాగ్రజాతాం సహగణా రఘునాథాన్వితం తాం సజీవం సాద్వైతం సావధూతం పరిజనసహితం కృష్ణ చైతన్యదేవం శ్రీరాధా కృష్ణ పదాం సహగణా లలిత శ్రీ విశాఖాన్వితాంశ్చ. హే కృష్ణ కరుణా సింధు దీనబంధో జగత్పతే గోపేశ గోపికాకాంత రాధాకాంత నమోస్తుతే. తప్త కాంచన గౌరాంగి రాధే వృందావనేశ్వరి వృషభానుసుతే దేవి ప్రణమామి హరిప్రియే. వాంఛాకల్పతరుభ్యశ్చ కృపాసింధుభ్య ఏవ చ పతితానాం పావనేభ్యో వైష్ణవేభ్యో నమో నమః. జయ శ్రీకృష్ణ చైతన్య ప్రభు నిత్యానంద శ్రీ అద్వైత గదాధర్ శ్రీవాసాది గౌరభక్తవృంద. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ 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 హరే 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 రామ 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 హరే హరే. హరే కృష్ణ. సో welcome all devotees for our third Saturday Mangala Arati program. So as you all know, first and third Saturday we have Mangala Arati gathering. Of course every Saturday is a Mangala Arati, but first and third Saturday we have a gathering and we choose a topic. Okay, so that topic the speaker speaks these 2 Saturdays. That is, how we are designed. Dharmanda Prabhu has designed very nicely, in this way. So this month topic we have chosen is God's time is always perfect. Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna's timing is always perfect. So this is the topic. So as part of this topic we discussed on first Saturday by taking the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj, okay, and also some practical examples in our lives. Krishna's timing is something, our timing is something different. These two are not matching. Okay, when these two are not matching, what is the consciousness of Jiva? Okay, what should be our consciousness? Okay, we think something, but Krishna's plan is something different. Okay, when whatever we are thinking is not happening in our lives, if everything is going smoothly, that's fine. Yeah, but when there is some obstacles or hurdles are happening, we need to cross over, okay, but it keep on coming. Then how can we deal with this type of situation? Why Krishna's timing is different from our timing? Okay, who is perfect, who is correct? That is what actually we discussed. And also we touched the point like Krishna's creation is also perfect. Not only Krishna's timing is perfect, Krishna's creation is also perfect. That point also we touched in the last session. Because Krishna has created this material world. The same Krishna is saying Dukkhalayam Asasvatam. Okay. In this case, why Krishna created something which is Dukkhalayam? Okay. Does it mean Krishna's creation is imperfect? That point also we discussed in the last session. Okay. So we'll continue today. So 2 key verses from Bhagavad Gita helps us really understand to keep our time in sync with Krishna's time, okay, or to keep our consciousness, okay, in line with Krishna's planning. Okay, 2 key verses, 2 key words. Okay, what are the 2 key words? One is faith, other one is tolerance. Understand? These 2 are very, very important key ingredients, so that we will convince, not for ourselves, to convince wholeheartedly, yes, Krishna's time is perfect. Understand? So 2 verses from Bhagavad Gita, we will recite and then we will continue our discussion. So the first verse is 2:14. Page number 84. Second chapter, 14th verse. Okay. Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nityas Tam stitikshasva bharata Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nitya Tam stitikshasva bharata Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nitya Tam titikshasva bharata Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nitya Tam titikshasva bharata Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nityas Tam titikshasva bharata. Yes? Yeah, Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada Agama paino nityas Tam titikshasva bharata. Yes, some read. Matra sparsastu kaunteya Sitoshna sukha dukkhada आगमापायिनो नित्यास् तां तितिक्षस्व भारत. Yes, Yashwant, you complete.
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय
मात्रा स्पर्शस्तु कौन्तेय
शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदा
शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखदा
आगमापायिनो नित्यास्
आगमापायिनो नित्यास्
तां तितिक्ष्व स्वभारत.
तां तितिक्षस्व भारत. मात्रा स्पर्श sensory perception to only Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, Sita winter, Ushna summer, Sukha happiness, Dukkha and pain, Da giving, Agama appearing, Apayinaha disappearing, Anityaha non-permanent, Tan all of them, Titikshasva just try to tolerate, Bharata O descendant of Bharata dynasty. Wonderful. So we will read 9:3 also, chapter 9 verse 3 also. 405, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, translation and purport first we will read. Yeah. Yeah, one of you. Yeah, read it.
O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness.
Parvez, give mic.
O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress, and their disappearance in due course, are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception, or ISKCON or Bharat, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed. Purport. In the proper discharge of duty, one has to learn to tolerate non-permanent appearances and disappearances of happiness and distress. According to Vedic injunction, one has to take his bath early in the morning, even during the month of Magha, January to February. It is very cold at that time, but in spite of that, a man who abides by religious principles does not hesitate to take his bath. Similarly, a woman does not hesitate to cook in the kitchen in the months of May and June, the hottest part of the summer season. One has to execute his duty in spite of climatic inconveniences. Similarly, to fight is the religious principle of the Kshatriyas, and although one has to fight with some friends or relatives, one should not deviate from his prescribed duty. One has to follow the prescribed rules and regulations of religious principles in order to rise up to the platform of knowledge, because by knowledge and devotion only can one liberate himself from the clutches of Maya illusion. The two different names of address given to Arjuna are also significant. To address him as Kuntiya signifies his great blood relations from his mother's side, and to address him as Bharata signifies his greatness from his father's side. From both sides, he is supposed to have a great heritage. A great heritage brings responsibility in the matter of proper discharge of duty. Therefore, he cannot avoid fighting.
Wonderful. Thank you. So we'll recite 9:3 also, chapter 9, verse 3. It's 405. Hare Krishna. 405. You open 405. Asraddhadhanah purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vartamani. Asraddhadhanah purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vartamani. Asraddhadhanah purusha dharmasyasya parantapa అప్రాప్య మాం నివర్తంతే మృత్యు సంసార వర్తమణి అశ్రద్ధధాన those who are faithless purushah such persons dharmasya toward the process of religion asya this parantapa o killer of enemies aprapya without obtaining mam me nivartante come back mrityu of death samsara in material existence. Translation for this one is saying, okay, you also repeat after me. Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world. We'll just read, it's a very big purport, but we'll read the first pair of the purport. Can someone read the first pair of the purport? Yeah. Take mic.
The faithless cannot accomplish this process of devotional service. That is the purport of this verse. Faith is created by association with devotees. Unfortunate people, even after hearing all the evidence of Vedic literature from great personalities, still have no faith in God. They are hesitant and cannot stay fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. Thus, faith is a most important factor for progress in Krishna consciousness. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is stated that faith is the complete conviction that simply by serving the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, one can achieve all perfection. That is called real faith, as stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam.
Thank you, Prabhu. So, two points. Yeah, as mentioned, two key ingredients. One is faith, the other one is tolerance. So these two are very, very important. Okay. So nowhere in Bhagavad Gita Krishna mentioned my plans are as per your plans. Isn't it? Anywhere he mentioned? No? Even with Prahlad Maharaj. My dear Prahlad Maharaj, you are very cute boy, 5-year-old boy. Okay. It's all right. So my plans will be in sync with your plans. No, even with Prahlad Maharaj also, Krishna has his own plan and Prahlad Maharaj has full conviction. Understand? So nowhere in Bhagavad Gita Krishna mentioned, I will make sure you don't get any issues. No. Generally people ask this question. Okay. Instead Krishna is mentioning just like summer and winter, yeah, problems will come in your life. Okay, matra sparshastha kaunteya sita ushna sukha dukkha. Okay, just like summer and winter, pain and pleasure will come. Okay, Krishna said you have to tolerate. That's it. Okay, Krishna did not saying like, I will take it away, completely from your life, so that you can enjoy. This is a very key point. So Bhagavad Gita instruction is very clear. Okay, in this material world, in our lives, pain will come, pleasure will come. Just like how day and night comes, yeah, how summer and winter comes, pain and pleasure will come. This is the nature of duality. The nature of material world is duality. Okay, so we must convince to this fact. All great devotees, okay, they suffered a lot. All great devotees, okay, but they never question the Supreme Personality of Godhead. why we are serving you, we are worshipping you, yeah, but why these problems in our lives, like that? Because they have that first point, they have the complete faith in Krishna. Second point, they fully convinced with the fact this material world is like that. So that's why our acharyas, the main mission of preaching is, see, these things will come. Understand? You have to tolerate. This is one point. Okay? And in the 9.3, Krishna clearly mentioned what Krishna mentioned here. Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me. Krishna clearly mentioned. Okay? Asraddha means those who have not Shraddha. Okay? If you have no faith in me, then you cannot attain me. Okay? O conqueror of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world. So again, you have to try. You will become permanent resident of this material world. That is the problem. So that's why these two words, tolerance and faith, these two are very, very important for us to understand Krishna's timing is perfect. Okay? My timing is imperfect. Understand? Okay? So, there is a beautiful story. In ancient days, okay, there is a Gurukul. Okay, the Guru, he teaches his disciples, all kids. Okay, his Sishyas, disciples. So he teaches. So in those days, Gurus, they don't charge for teaching. Understand? Particularly a Brahmana is not supposed to demand or take as a salary. Okay? Whatever charity people gives, they take. That's it. If they don't give, they don't ask. But of course, people take care of them, the kings take care of them, like that. So, the Guru teaches the students. Okay? And the parents of the students, they give some donation. I still remember in my childhood, to my grandfather's house, they send not in the form of money. Okay, some people send rice, some people send some groceries, wheat, some farmers they used to send to my grandfather's house like that as a donation. Okay, of course, as Kali Yuga is progressing, we know now. Exactly. So, strictly speaking, Brahmana means he is not supposed to work. If you are working for a company, means you are Sudra. Understand? So, as Kali Yuga progressing, we are forced to work. Yeah. But I still remember when I was a child, in my childhood days, these farmers, they used to send these things. And even my uncle, my grandfather's son, he joined in a school and college. The complete fee were paid by these farmers in the village. Because my grandfather, he is just a priest. Yeah, so very less, income it comes based on donations and all. But these people are very merciful, so our Pujari's son is studying. So they pay the fee like that. So this is in my memory. So even if we go back few, and even in ancient days, it's perfect. This was followed perfectly like that. So one day this Guru has to perform some sort of Shraddha ceremony of his father, like that, annual death ceremony of his father. So he told his students, okay, bring some, something, okay, some groceries or whatever you can, please sponsor for this one, so that we will, I will perform this ceremony. So all students, they went home and, they told their parents, and the parents said, okay, beta, okay, we will give rice. Someone will say, something else, like that, different things. But after this, all these students, there is one student who is very poor. He is very poor. So he told Guruji, I will speak to my mom and let you know. Okay. And he came home and he told his mother, so something is happening in Guruji's house. So Guruji is asking if we can sponsor something. So what should I answer? What can we sponsor? You please tell me. I will inform the same to Guru, my master. So mother said, but we are poor. We have nothing in our house. Then mother, what should I do? I will be odd man out. All my friends are sponsoring. Then mother said, okay, do one thing. Krishna will help you. Okay? You ask Krishna. Whatever Krishna gives, you tell your master that I will provide that one. Okay, where is Krishna? How can I meet Krishna? Krishna comes to this forest with his friends. Nearby forest is there. Krishna comes with his friends, the cows, all cowherd boys. No, generally he comes. Okay, catch him there. So this small boy, he went to the forest. He couldn't find Krishna anywhere. He keep on calling. There is no one. It's dead silent in the forest. Then he started crying. Krishna, please come. Because tomorrow I have to tell my Guru. But my mom told me, you will help me. But I can't find you here. Where are you? Please come. He started crying. Then Krishna came. Then this boy was very pleased and said, Krishna, please, you help me. Whatever you give me, I will give it to my Guru. Krishna said, okay, it's all right. So, okay, I will give you yogurt. Okay, you give it to your Guru. Okay, tell your Guru, you are sponsoring yogurt. So he felt very happy. And the next day morning, he went back to his Gurukul and he told Guru, Guruji, I am sponsoring yogurt. And Guru felt very happy. Very good. Yeah. So now all ingredients are ready for me. And the day of ceremony came. Okay. So Krishna gave this boy a small pot of yogurt. A small pot. So this boy, very enthusiastic, he went to Gurukul. And he went there, all big cans are there. A big can of milk, a big vessel with rice. Because he invites all the villagers. Okay. He looked at his pot. Pot is very small. So such a big cans, everyone is bringing here. But my pot is very small. Because they serve yogurt also, no, as part of the feast. I don't know what. Krishna, you gave me a small pot? Like that. With some fear, he gave to Guru. Guruji, this is my contribution. Guru saw the pot. It's such a small pot. How can I? Guru got angry. And he threw this pot outside like this, with anger. Okay? All the yogurt was spilled on the ground. The boy is just looking like this, with tears in his eyes. Okay? Yashwant Prabhu, you told me, if you are in the place of that boy, what is your feeling? What do you think? Hmm?
Yeah, I will be very morose and I will feel that I could not
You could not please the Guru. Okay. Okay. Then what is your feeling about Krishna? Because he gave the pot. Isn't it? what do you think of Krishna? Hmm. Yeah. So it's natural, isn't it? We think like that, isn't it? Of course, I am boy, but Krishna should know. Yeah. But such a small part. Okay. How is it? Why Krishna? Why Krishna cheated me? Like this. Yeah. Amongst so many other students, my friends, okay, my classmates. Okay. Now I was insulted. Guru got angry, Guru's wife got angry, Guru Patni, yeah, mother okay, and all other students are looking at like me, yeah, and the function is on the day itself, about to start that ceremony, yeah, it's all happening because of me. Because of me means because of Krishna, who gave. If Krishna gives a big one, I will bring big one. I am a small boy, I don't know, isn't it? It's natural. So, this boy's plan is different from Krishna's plan. Okay. Krishna's plan is fully imperfect. Is it true or not? Is it correct or not? You tell me. When you are in the place of that boy. Yeah. Krishna's plan is fully imperfect. Krishna's timing is fully imperfect. Yeah. The Guru came out, okay, with anger, and he told one of his student, okay, just throw that pot outside. Yeah, all yogurt was spilled on the ground. Okay, throw the pot outside. We don't want it. Like that. The boy is crying. So one of his classmates came and picked that pot to throw it outside. He picked the pot and said, Guruji, it's full of yogurt. The pot has full of yogurt. Guru shocked. Huh? He took it. The pot has full of yogurt. Yogurt was spilled. It's on the ground, which he can see. But again, the pot became with full of yogurt. Then Guru understood. Okay. This is something spiritual. Okay. Understand? This is definitely something spiritual. Then he called this boy. Who gave you this yogurt? Your mummy? No, I asked my mummy. Mummy told me to ask Krishna. I went to forest. I called. Krishna came. Krishna gave this yogurt. You would have told me before. Now you are telling. Yeah. This is the most auspicious and the best contribution from your side because Krishna himself sent it. This boy is not understanding why he shouted before, why he is happy now. Like this. Understand? So, this is how Krishna's plan works. This is how Krishna's timing is. Yeah. On spiritual platform, one, in our material calculation, 1 minus 1 is 0. That's how we learnt mathematics. Understand? But if we go to spiritual world mathematics is totally different. There the syllabus is different. 1 minus 1 equal to still 1. Understand? Okay. That is the mathematics and spiritual platform. So here, even though the yogurt was spilled on the ground and the pot was empty, Krishna filled it immediately. So 1 minus 1 again equal to 1. Unfortunately, because of our material intelligence, we fail to understand this spiritual mathematics. That is where people lose the faith. Understand? Okay? So that's why don't compare this materialistic, don't analyze with our materialistic intelligence. One can understand Krishna only by spiritual intelligence. And what is that spiritual intelligence? Spiritual intelligence is having complete faith. That is how we can develop the spiritual intelligence. Okay. Material intelligence, we study, we learn, or we by heart, we write exams, we get result. Like that we gain material intelligence. Okay. In your mathematics exam, if you write 1 minus 1 equal to 1, they will give you 0 marks. Isn't it? Okay. No, in temple Prabhuji said 1 minus 1 equal to 1, but I wrote the same in the exam. No, my teacher has given 0 marks. Prabhuji, what are you talking? All nonsense. Yeah. But on spiritual platform, 1 minus 1, if you write 0, means you have no faith. Okay. Even we don't get entry into the spiritual world. Okay. So 1 minus 1, when Guru asks, yes, Guruji, it's 1 itself. Krishna make it always 1. Means Purnam. Understand? You give knowledge, you don't lose anything. Isn't it? Yeah. The more you give, the more you get. That is how. So the key point is, so this mismatch between our material intelligence and spiritual science. So we cannot understand spiritual science with the material intelligence. That is the problem. That is where we fail to develop faith. Okay? People are good. People help others. But when they come to this point of faith, some problem. Understand? So in the last session, I mentioned about Pada Sevanam Mataji. Okay. This Mataji has a full faith in Krishna. That's why in that old days, she went to a remote place where she doesn't know the language. The temple is in the forest, and she stayed there. Yesterday night also I was watching that video. The locals, because it's in my state. The one famous singer, he came, he spoke to her. He is singing some Krishna song, okay, in Telugu, in our language. But she is crying when she is hearing that Govinda, Gopala, Krishna. When she is hearing these words, she is crying, literally crying. Yeah, faith. Okay, she fully convinced. No matter what my age is, but I have to serve Krishna. Understand? Okay. So that's why faith is very, very important. Prabhupada mentioned in that purport, 9.3 purport, Prabhupada mentioned, one can develop faith only in the association of devotees. We cannot develop faith by staying alone at home. Okay. And reading Bhagavad Gita or whatever it is. Okay. One can develop faith only in the association of devotees. Okay. So this is one key ingredient, and there is another beautiful story. I like this story. A war is happening between two countries, two kingdoms. War is happening. Okay. So the soldiers from one side are almost crushed other army. Okay, and chasing. Okay, and the soldiers of other army, since they are almost losing, they started running from battlefield, and these enemies are chasing them. One young soldier, he is also running, and he lost his fellow soldiers, and he was alone and running into a. Finally, he ended in a forest, but these people are chasing him. Okay. Then he found a deep dark cave. He entered into that one. Oh, this is very deep and dark cave. Okay. No, I can be safe here. But he went inside, but that fear of life still there. Okay. what happens if they come in. There is no scope to escape from this cave. Yeah. So if they come in, then definitely they will kill me. If they don't come, no, I will be safe. Then he is praying Krishna. Krishna, please help me. Please help me. If you save my life, then rest of my life I will serve you and your devotees. Give me one chance. Yeah. Please help me. Please help me. This soldier, he hid in that cave and he is praying Krishna. Please send someone to help me. Please help me. Okay. And what happens? Krishna sent a spider. A small spider came. And the soldier is thinking like this, oh my God, what will this small spider do? How can it help me? How is it possible? This small spider went to the entrance and he started creating the web. Spider makes webs, isn't it? Okay. That web can be, even a small boy can easily, get through that web, isn't it? Yeah. So he was fully, again, depressed. Okay. What is Supreme Personality of Godhead? Sent a small spider, and this small spider is creating web at the entrance. At least it should be some, hard rock, okay, gate, something like that. Okay. If they create, Krishna creates, yeah, and close it, it will be safe. Yeah. Some, powerful gate to close the entrance. But what is this spider? How is it? What is that? Okay. Prabhuji, any technical? Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay. So, that is, he is really depressed. And all of a sudden, from behind the cave, he is to hear the voices of the soldiers. He will be here somewhere, search for him, like that, behind the cave. This spider in front of the cave, covering the entrance with the web. Prabhuji, now you tell me, okay, if you are in the situation, what do you think? Definitely they will come in the cave because they are just behind. Yeah? If they come like this to the front, they can easily get through the web of the spider. Isn't it? Okay. So, what do you think, when you are in that place? Yeah. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, as a soldier. That's why I'm saying, when you are, if you are, because since the topic is Krishna's plan, we all know the result, result will be positive because we are discussing the same. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Yes. Mm. 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 Yeah. So that's what happened. Yeah. So the moment they came to the entrance, by the time this spider finished creating the web. Okay. And they are about to enter. Then one soldier said, "Stop. I don't think he will enter. He entered into this cave, because if he entered into this cave, it wouldn't have this spider's web like this. Yeah, let us not waste our time." They left the place. Understand? Then this soldier inside hearing these voices, I cannot underestimate Krishna. Okay? If Krishna's messenger is a small spider, it still saves you. Okay? And if someone is the most powerful person, but if he is not Krishna's messenger, he cannot save you. Understand? This is the moral of this story. We must have that type of faith. Oh, spider, Krishna sent. I am safe under the shelter of this spider. Yeah, we have this famous statement. Many times our devotees, say this statement: if Krishna wants to kill you, no one can save you. If Krishna wants to save you, no one can kill you. Understand? Yeah. So, to our materialistic senses, from our mundane, thinking, how spider will save me, how spider web will save me, like that. Yeah. But Krishna's design, Krishna's plan is totally different. So, that imperfect senses, because we have this imperfect senses, okay, we fail to understand the supremacy of Krishna. Understand? The first point, spiritual mathematics, spiritual calculation is different. We fail to understand or learn this spiritual mathematics with our material intelligence. That is one problem. The second problem we have is we are trying to understand with our imperfect senses. Okay? So, with our mundane thinking. The same thing happened, Duryodhana. Yeah? Arjuna came to Dwarka, Duryodhana came to Dwarka to seek help of Krishna. Duryodhana is counting how much, how many soldiers are there in Narayani army, how many soldiers I have, okay. If I get Narayani army, this is my count, okay. He has a calculator, And what is how many soldiers are there in Pandava Sena, okay. So, he is calculating with his calculator. Arjuna not using any calculator. He came. And Krishna said, I am one side. My army is one side. Arjuna said, Krishna, I want you. That's it. And again here, see, this is how Krishna's timing works. This is another best example of Krishna's timing. Krishna did not give first chance to Duryodhana. Krishna gave first chance to Arjuna. Okay, if he gave first chance to Duryodhana, Duryodhana asks Narayani army, then since there is no other option, we think, people think, isn't it? Duryodhana has already taken Narayani army, Arjuna has no other option, that's why he had chosen Krishna, isn't it? So that's why Krishna gave first option to Arjuna, where there is another fancy offer readily available. Arjuna is free to choose it. Okay. In movies, I saw one movie in my childhood. In the movie, the Krishna, Duryodhana is there, Arjuna is there. Krishna is saying, I am one side and my army is one side. And Krishna said, first Arjuna you choose. And he convinced Duryodhana. Okay. And of course they made like that. Okay. Okay. Arjuna you choose. And he blinks. No. Giving hint. Arjuna you choose. Like this. It didn't happen like that. Krishna is not giving that signal. No. Krishna did not give that. Arjuna you choose. No. Arjuna, you choose. That's it. Okay. Krishna did not give any signal. Hey, you choose me, this hand without looking at Duryodhana like this. No. In the movie, they showed like that. It did not happen. Okay. Arjuna has chosen voluntarily out of his, full consciousness. He was not, given some drug, and then changed his mind, and these things are not at all happened. So Arjuna has the full freedom. Okay, Krishna did not give any hint like this. Yeah, but Arjuna has chosen because he is the devotee. Whereas Duryodhana has this calculation. Understand? So that is another beautiful example where the faith of a devotee doesn't affect any other fancy offers when they are readily available. Maya tempts like this. Maya will keep Krishna on one side and some other fancy offers on other side. And then Maya tempts. But the devotee, without disturbing his mind, okay, having a full faith, choose Krishna, thinking, Krishna, your timing is perfect. I fully surrendered without any argument. Understand? So that's the faith. Okay. And tolerance, we discussed the tolerance in the last session also. Devotees, how much they are tolerating these obstacles in this material life, but having a complete faith in Krishna. So tolerance and faith are interlinked. Understand? Okay. So they are interlinked. There are 5 Mahabalis in Mahabharata. Who are those 5? I gave this example before also. Anyone remember? 5 Mahabalis. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Prabhuji started. Okay. Bhima, Duryodhan. True. Can someone identify other 3? Equally powerful. These 5 are equally powerful personalities. No. Matching with these personalities. Karna is with Arjun. No, Krishna is totally different. And Krishna is not equally powerful. He is supreme, no? Bhishma Pitamaha is a devotee. So again, he is far superior than these people. Parvati, tell one more. Bakasura. Yeah, one more. Kichaka. Last one. Jarasandha. Understand? Duryodhan, Bhima, Kichaka, Jarasandha, Bakasura. These are the 5 great Mahabalis who born on the same star, same time. Understand? Same time. Okay? Not same time, same star. Same star. Okay? So, they are equally powerful. Whoever the first one kills others, they will kill other 3. Understand? The first one, whoever it is, if he kill one person, the same person will kill other 3. Okay? So, they are equally powerful. Remember, they are equally powerful. Of course, we know Duryodhana is enemy personified. Okay? Bakasura, in Ekachakrapura, Bhim killed Bakasura. When he was in Ekachakrapura. You know that story, isn't it? So they stay in a village. Okay, there is one demon called Bakasura. So these village people, they used to send daily one person. The king has an agreement with this Bakasura because he is coming and killing everyone and eating. So king had an agreement. No, don't do like that. We will send you a big cart of food stuff, and in his menu, human is there to eat. Okay? One person from family. Daily we will send. So you don't kill like that. So then one day, Bhim, their neighbors, they are staying in Ekachakrapura and they are begging and Pandavas and getting whatever. Then the neighboring family, they are crying because that day is their turn. Then Kunti asked, Mother Kunti, why are you crying? So today is our turn. We need to send. One of us should go as a food to Bakasur. Today is our turn. So wife, husband, and they have a son. So these three are fighting each other. I will go, like that. So wife is saying, I will go. Husband, no, I will go. The son says, no, let me go, like that. Then Kunti says, no. So you have only one son. Okay, don't worry, I have 5 sons. I will send my son. And she sent Bhim, oh, you go. Like that. Then Bhim went, and of course, Bhim, on the way, he eat everything, whatever is there in the bullock cart, and he killed Bakasur. Okay, so that's the first one. The first one is the Bakasur, he was killed. Okay, then in due course of time, Kichaka was killed, Jarasandha was killed, and finally Duryodhana was killed. Understand? Okay, now the key point is, these 3 or 5 people are equally powerful. Okay, means equally materially skilled or materially intelligence in their area, warriors. Understand? Okay, Bakasur, he is a demon. Okay, Kichak, he is a king's relative. Virat king of Virat. Okay, Virat king's relative, and he is powerful than the king. Yeah, and Jarasandha, he is also king, and of course Duryodhana, he is also king, isn't it? Okay, so now you tell me, out of these 5 people, who suffered a lot in their life? Who suffered in their life? Bhim, isn't it? It's Bhim who suffered. When Bhim was sent to this Bakasur as a food, that time, as I mentioned before, the Pandavas daily they used to go in this Ekachakrapura and beg for food. Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi, go each house and they are begging for food. Such a great Kshatriyas, and the Yudhishthira Maharaj is the topmost king who follows the perfect quality of a true Kshatriya, okay, who is a devotee, okay, and other Pandavas also, isn't it? So, out of these 5, it is only Bhim who struggled in his life like anything else. When Bhim was small, Duryodhana and other Kauravas, they put poison, yeah, and threw him in ocean. He was survived, okay, and then when they left Hastinapur and when they stayed in Laksha Gruh, Duryodhana put fire to that place, yeah, and of course we know they insulted Draupadi in the royal palace of Duryodhana, okay, which is a big insult to Bhim, yeah. So though Bhim has that capacity to fight and kill Duryodhana there itself, Yudhishthira Maharaj said, no, stop, wait, tolerate. Yeah. In Virat, in the king of, in Virat Parva, okay, when Kichika is harassing Draupadi, Bhim has the capacity to kill Virat, Kichak. Yudhishthira Maharaj said, no, tolerate. The time should come. Okay. And such a great personality, Bhim is begging in Ekachakrapur. Okay. Sleeping on the floor. Okay. So, Sita Ushna. If you observe Mahabharata, most of their life is Ushna only, pain only, isn't it? Yeah. So, pleasure is very less actually. Such a great people. But throughout their life, they maintained the quality of tolerance. Yeah, we cannot find any other example. If you say Prahalad, yes, Prahalad, last session we discussed about Prahalad. Age-wise, he is very small. How can such a small boy have so many problems? Okay, these people are great warriors, yeah, and has the capacity to kill them. But no, we have to follow dharma. Okay, Yudhishthira keep on saying, we must follow dharma. Then they followed the instructions of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Okay, though Krishna is with them throughout their life, they never blasphemed Krishna. Krishna, what is this? What are you doing? Yeah. What is your duty? You are not doing your duty properly. You are not. Yeah. If you are not protecting me, yeah, why should we beg? No. Understand? So Prabhupada also mentioned many times, tolerance is the biggest weapon biggest protection for a devotee. Okay, we easily lose control of ourselves. We easily lose control of ourselves. But this control of mind, in accepting this tolerance, that helps. Understand? So husband says, I cannot tolerate you. And wife says, I cannot tolerate you. Yeah. Gaura Prabhu mentioned in one of his classes, a simple formula, even though it is not your fault, okay, I am sorry. Okay, that creates bonding between people. It is not your fault, but still tolerate. So high priority is not you are correct or I am correct. Yeah, the high priority is what is correct. Yeah, when there is a difference between you and me, okay, you are saying, no, I am correct, Prabhuji, we should do like this. And I say, no, Yashwant, no, I am correct. We will do like this. Then Krishna comes and say, it's not like you are correct or you are correct. You think what is correct. Okay, come to a conclusion. Understand? So, tolerance is, yes, Prabhuji.
Let's say our Guru says, this cannot be a Vaishnava from Vaishnava.
Hmm.
From being right or wrong.
Hmm.
That's not Vaishnava.
Yeah.
There is a one, but he converts the hearts from any.
Yeah. Understand? So that tolerance, that tolerance is okay. Draupadi has so much tolerance. Pandavas has so much tolerance. Kunti Maharani has so much tolerance. Amrish Maharaj. Yeah. Okay. If we observe the lifestyles of our devotees, tolerance is their protection. Okay. In this modern yuga, people want everything to happen like that. Understand? Everything. Yeah. So, immediate, with an immediate effect, I should get the result. With an immediate effect. Okay. But it doesn't happen on spiritual platform. Okay. Krishna tests our patience. Krishna tests our tolerance.
That's what Krishna thought does when
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People feel bored. People feel frustrated easily. I'll give one raw example. Okay. So in my childhood, we used to watch movies, old movies. Yeah? The old movies. When we watch any song or anything like that, okay, the screen won't change immediately. If you see, okay, the hero, heroine, or something is happening on the screen, okay, their dress won't change immediately. The frame won't change immediately. If you observe in old movies, okay, if you watch now movies, frames will change quickly. Their dress will change, the colors will change, everything will change quickly. Okay. One of my friend was mentioning, because people are getting bored of watching the same, they want something new to see immediately. They want something to happen on the screen immediately. So that's why the screens will change, the colors will change, the frames will change. Yeah, like this. It's a raw example. Okay. In the same way, in our lives also, people I used to go walking with my friend. I worked in a telecom company here in Ditsbury. In the lunchtime, sometimes we go for a walk. Okay. My friend, my colleague, he says, okay, he doesn't want to go for a walk on the same route daily. He want to change the route. He says, if he walks in the same route, he gets bored. I said, if you go in a different route and if you don't know how to come back, yeah, we have some 30 minutes or 40 minutes time. Again, we have to work in the office, isn't it? Yeah, but we are walking for better health. But he said, no. In addition to better health, I want that, to experience that something new. Okay, a new road. Okay, some new trees or new lane. Some new people. He want to experience. So he said, no. Daily I want to go in a different route, like this. So that is the nature, particularly in this modern age of Kali. Yes, Prabhu, yes. Yeah. Understand? But devotees, see, we are hearing the same Krishna Katha every year, same Narsingha pastime every year. Yeah. Are you getting bored? Last year, Prahalad Hiranyakashipu, the same story. This time, add some masala. Tell something in a different way. No. In the scripture, it is giving like that. So we have to read like that only. Understand? So that's why frustration, getting bored, want to experience something new. Okay? Then Krishna says, okay, you will experience something new pain. Okay? We don't experience something new pleasure, but we will experience something new pain. Isn't it? Okay. So that is the reason. The tolerance means accept, be patient. Okay. On a long run, we may not get what we want in this lifetime. Okay. Krishna's mercy may happen. I mentioned this in our Monday, Wednesday we have a satsang on Zoom. So there I asked one question. So okay, let me ask, because here also we have the question I asked is like, okay, we will ask Yashwant Prabhu. So the question I asked is, Yashwant Prabhu, so you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, okay, you are following 4 regulative principles, okay, and in Bhagavad Gita Krishna mentioned, okay, Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakto, you think of me, you worship me, you meditate upon me, okay, and I will take care of you, okay, I will bring you, you will come to my abode. Krishna said like that, isn't it? Okay, so you think of me, you worship me, you meditate upon me, you will come to my abode and you will never go back. Right? But I say, we all know Krishna is a big liar. What is the guarantee that Krishna sticks to his word? So Yashwanta Prabhu, I am asking. So Krishna comes to you and said, Yashwanta Prabhu, yes, I mentioned in Bhagavad Gita like this. But sorry, you worship me, you meditate upon me, okay? You think of me. But Yashwanta Prabhu, here in this room, these many people are there, okay? Everyone else will come to my abode. But Prabhuji, sorry, I don't take you to my abode. Okay? Yashwant Prabhu, for example, Krishna says like this, okay? All these years, you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, following 4 regulative principles. What do you do? Tell me. You accept whatever Krishna is plan, or you, Krishna is it? Okay, Hari Bol. Beat bag is here. Why should I waste my life? Or you do like that? Isn't it? We accept Krishna's plan. Krishna, no issues. But we ask only one. But Krishna, wherever you place me, even in hellish planets, make sure at least I have one devotee association. That's it. Lord Yama is one of the great Mahajan. Okay, we can take the association of Lord Yama. So the consciousness of a devotee is like, oh, Goloka Vrindavan is a very nice place. Yeah, so like that. Okay. Yes, Krishna, no issues. Still, I don't give up my chanting. Still, I don't give up my association. Still, I don't give up my sadhana. Still, I don't give up my four regulative principles. Krishna, I will follow. No problem. Okay, we should shock Krishna with this type of reply. Just like how Prahalada Maharaj said, I don't want any boon. Understand? So, yes, Krishna, I will tolerate. You taught me how to tolerate. Okay, no problem. If it is your plan, it's all right. You already taught me in Bhagavad Gita how to tolerate. Okay, and you already taught me how to keep faith on you. Okay, I have that faith. I have that tolerance. Okay, Krishna, no issues. How many times you send me to this material world, I will keep these two ingredients as my quality. Okay, I am not disturbing or deviating my mind with your words that you are not taking me back to Goloka Vrindavan. No issues. Still, I don't leave this bead bag. I don't leave the association of devotees. I don't leave Krishna Prasadam. Isn't it? So that's the tolerance. So that consciousness. So faith and tolerance are the two key ingredients which will help us to convince the fact that Krishna's timing is perfect. Definitely my timing is not perfect. So in that example, okay, if someone builds a very iron gate before that cave also, if it is not Krishna, then he will be killed somehow or other, isn't it? But if it is Krishna, even this small spider which makes web, he was saved. Understand? So these are two important points. I would like to bring to your attention that Krishna's timing is always perfect. Krishna's creation is always perfect. Okay, we must have that tolerance and faith. Why Krishna himself mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, you must have the tolerance and must have the faith in my words. Okay, that only helps. Okay, just like how I think Gaura Gopala Prabhu or someone I heard or I read somewhere, a flight is going. One flight is going, yeah, full of passengers. All at sudden, the flight was shaking like this. The flight was shaking like this. Everyone is really getting scared. Oh my God, what is happening? Okay, something is going to happen. We will lose our lives. There is one boy. He is very peaceful, calm, okay, very silent. So the elderly person who is next to that boy, hey, you are a small boy. Are you not getting scared? See, all passengers are getting scared because the flight is shaking. Are you not getting scared? No. Why? Pilot is my father. Okay, I know, my father's skill. Okay, so you don't worry, nothing will happen. So Krishna is our father. Understand? So externally it may look like something different happens, but if you have the same faith like how this boy has, then other people will also get influenced by this faith. Okay, so if the boy is also crying, means they don't know. It's all right. My father is pilot. He got so many so and so medals or rewards. Okay, so he is very, very careful. You need not worry.
And also, if his son's on the plane, father will make sure he makes him look at that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Gaura Gopala Prabhu's lecture only Prabhuji mentioned.
That was another example.
Okay, what is that one? Take that mic. Yeah, you tell other example. You don't remember?
No, it was another example.
Yeah, explain that example. What is it?
I think it was regarding this flight
Mm.
where like people were all like scared and
Mm.
all scared because of that, and it was compared to. I'm not remembering that.
Not
example.
remember. Okay.
It
fine.
was different context, not
Different
this,
one. Okay,
completely
okay.
different.
Yeah.
But what I remembered, one more good example about faith is this cobbler and Brahmana story.
Mm. Yes.
That
That is very
very
famous example of cobbler and Brahmana. Understand? So in Bhagavad Gita we are discussing chapter 3 in our satsang. Okay. That word Buddhi Yoga, the word Buddhi Yoga is given there. So the word Buddhi Yoga explained. I heard Chaitanya Charan Prabhu's lectures, and Buddhi Yoga means whatever yoga you are following, use your intelligence in favor of Krishna. Okay. If you are following Karma Yoga, okay, use your intelligence to practice Karma Yoga in favorable to Krishna. If you are following Jnana Yoga, use your intelligence in Jnana Yoga in favorable to Krishna. Understand? Of course, Bhakti Yoga is the superset of these two. Naturally, if you are following Bhakti Yoga, naturally our intelligence is in favorable to Krishna. Okay. So, what is this Karma Yoga? Okay, a person, he performs some action and expecting result, isn't it? Okay. How can he use his intelligence? Using his intelligence, spiritual intelligence means he perform an action without expecting result and offer it to Krishna, isn't it? Yeah. So like this. So that is why, of course, Bhakti Yoga is a superset. Bhakti Yoga is the superset of all these things. So Brahman cobbler. Okay. Cobbler is uneducated, illiterate. Okay. But he is using his intelligence. Krishna can do this one. Yeah. Krishna can pass a big elephant through the needle of eye of a needle. But Brahmana, though he knows many things, he is applying his material intelligence. How is it possible? Eye of needle is very small, elephant is this big. Yeah. How is it possible to pass through? That is material intelligence. Okay. Subject may be spiritual subject, but still using material intelligence. Cobbler, subject is spiritual subject. He may not know the verses, but that faith in Krishna. I asked another question in our last session. For example, again, okay, this time I will ask Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, your spiritual master, you have a spiritual master. Okay, your spiritual master gives you a task. Okay, who is a bona fide spiritual master? What is the task your spiritual master gives you? There is a big mountain here. Sorry, Prabhuji, what is your name? Good name? Venkat. Yeah. Okay. So your spiritual master says, Venkat, you go and push that mountain. Okay. So naturally, first you will get the doubt. Pushing a mountain. But Maharaj, if I push the mountain, will it move? Guru Maharaj says it will definitely move. You push the mountain until it moves. Daily go to the mountain, daily half an hour. You push until it moves. This is the instruction given by your spiritual master. What do you do?
If I really believe and have faith, I will do it.
Okay, if you really have faith in whom?
Bona fide spiritual.
I am saying bona fide means you must have the faith.
But that's the reason why I said I really believe, because again, it's a non-practical thing if you think about it in the normal way.
So, okay. Yeah.
If I believe, then I will.
Okay. 2 points. Oh, good point actually. On spiritual platform, everything is practical. Everything happens on spiritual platform. Understand? On material platform, practicality, non-practicality, these things are there. Okay. Okay. Prabhuji mentioned. Okay. He gave his answer. Okay. Yashwant, you tell me. What do you do?
I heard the story. It's
No, what do you do? So I told you, your spiritual master told you, go and push the mountain daily half an hour until it moves. Bona fide spiritual master, I am saying. Okay? Or Srila Prabhupada told you. Srila Prabhupada told you. What do you do? Okay. So, Maharaj mentioned daily half an hour until it moves. So, until it moves, you have to go daily and push it. Do you do it? Daily you do it. Okay? And then, people surrounding you are laughing at you. For example, we don't know that it's your spiritual master's instruction. We are just on the way and hey, Yashwant Prabhu, what is this stupid thing you are doing? Okay? People around you, they laugh at you, they bully you, they tease you. What do? You do it? But it is not moving. Okay? You are trying past 10 years like that. Mountain is not moving. Mountain is not moving. What do? You continue or you stop it? Now you are 80 years old. Okay? You are still moving. Energy is gone. Old. You are walking to the mountain with a stick. Okay? Still you are doing? Do you do it? Yeah. So you follow it, isn't it?
Spiritual master didn't say how many force you have to apply, just push water.
Yeah, you have to push to your full extent, whatever, full energy, whatever you have. Okay. Here 2 points. One point is, exactly. One point is, Maharaj told me, anyway, I know it is not going to move. Anyway, Maharaj told me, okay, so let me just go and do like this and put a tick mark on the sheet and show it to Maharaj. Maharaj, today also I went. See tick marks all last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, tick, 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 tick. Maharaj, no, not with full energy, whatever. You are 90 years old. Still, whatever energy you have, still. Now, Yashwant, Maharaj comes to you and tells, Yashwant, I think it seems it is not going to move. Okay, you stop. Now, what do? No, Maharaj is saying stop. I think it is not going to move. Stop it. What do? Okay. What is your consciousness when you are stopping that action? So, then immediately when Maharaj told, Yashwant, I think it is not going to move. Okay, you stop this one. Immediately, I said you are 90 years old, no? So whatever age you are, for example, you have 90 years old, no? You have stick. Throw that stick. Maharaj, I know it. I know it is not going to move. Since you told me, I did all these days. Is your consciousness like that? Or, Maharaj, I tried my level best to all these things. Sorry, Maharaj, I am unable to accomplish the task you gave me. Yeah? But if Krishna gives another life, I will try. Which one is the best one? Thinking like that, the first one or the second one? Maharaj, I know anyway it is not going to move. Since you told me, I tried. Or the second one? Second one, isn't it? Understand? So, key point here is, Yashwant, remember, is the mountain moving or not? That is not at all a key point. It is not at all a key point. Key point is, when you are performing that task, are you using your material intelligence or spiritual intelligence? If you are using your material intelligence, this big mountain, I am such a small, my energy is like this, how can I move it? The faith, like Prabhuji mentioned, okay? Faith, belief, everything will be in a different things. Okay, practicality, non-practicalities, all these things will come into account if you are using material intelligence. If you are using spiritual intelligence, my Maharaj told me that I can move. Definitely I am going to move. Even in that 90 years old, when Maharaj said, okay, you stop it, Yashwant, it is not, Maharaj, I will continue it in my next life. I will, yeah, understand? So, when the spiritual master is a bona fide, pure, mountain will definitely move. Okay, we must have that faith. I can move the mountain. We must have that faith. Okay, that means we are using spiritual intelligence. If it is not in this lifetime, in next lifetime. So that endeavor with full faith that I can move the mountain because my Maharaj gave me that one. So I will get that capacity. Understand? So that's the difference between material intelligence. When we are using material intelligence, practicality, non-practicality, faith, belief, can I do? Not. All these things will come. So Prahalad Maharaj used his spiritual intelligence. Yeah. Hiranyakashipu used his material intelligence. A small boy, I can kill. Duryodhana used his material intelligence. Pandavas used their spiritual intelligence. That is the difference. So that's why faith, tolerance. I hope you got the point. Yeah. Yeah. Take mic to prove.
Well, the spiritual master says chant 16 rounds, and you chant 16 rounds. Do you think that it is by your effort of chanting 16 rounds that the Lord is going to reveal himself? Because in this story, there is no difference between you chanting your rounds. Because the difference is that it's not by your ability can you move the mountain, nor by your ability can you reach Krishna.
True.
It is simply by the grace of Guru. That's
Guru.
it.
Yes.
There's no difference in that story.
True. Yes. Yeah, there it appears like a mountain. Here, we are chanting. Even this is even more difficult. Attaining Krishna is not easy, isn't it? Huh? So yes, like Prabhuji mentioned, ultimately the mercy of spiritual master. That faith in spiritual master. Okay.
Recently heard a class by Nitya Sevani Mataji. Like there are only two plans. She explains that my plan or Krishna's plan.
Yeah.
If my plan is not working, Krishna's plan is working.
Yeah.
Be happy that Krishna has a better plan than me.
Yeah.
He has a better understand everything better.
Yeah.
So if your plan is not working, be happy. The plan is better than your plan.
Yeah.
Don't get upset.
Even it is not a better plan, it is supreme plan.
Yeah.
It's ultimate plan.
Yeah.
There is nothing which is beyond that.
Yeah. She was explaining, be happy. It's Krishna's plan. So don't get upset. Don't get demoralized. It's a better plan.
Now, if you have to sit on the riverbed for 60,000 years, what do you think? Yeah, to achieve God. In Kali Yuga, we're chanting 16 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. The both things are equally difficult.
Yeah. Even Prabhupada, age of 69, okay, traveling. Yeah, it's the task is even tougher than moving a mountain actually, isn't it? For a person in that age. But Prabhupada has did it, isn't it? Yeah.
Even this, like during Prabhupada time, when it was told, this Bhaktivinoda Thakur's prediction that time even like Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur's many disciples,
Yeah.
they were not having faith in that.
Yeah.
This will be done, like Westerners will become Krishna.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Prabhupada was having full faith on that.
Exactly.
That difference, like,
Yeah.
was done on Prabhupada.
True.
What Prabhupada did, no one ever matched.
Yeah.
So, and Manji at 69.
Yeah. So these are all beautiful examples. Yeah. So these are all beautiful examples of that faith and tolerance. Prabhupada also faced so many problems. He tolerated, isn't it? With courage, he moved forward. Okay. So thank you very much, all the devotees, for your wonderful contribution with beautiful points you all raised. Okay. So God's plan, Krishna's plan is always perfect. Okay. Convinced to that fact. Okay. With the two key ingredients, faith and tolerance, by applying these two in our lives. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is, even a spider stone. Krishna is in the heart of the army that's going to kill that person. At all times, Krishna is, the spider is a distraction. Krishna is giving the credit to the spider. But actually, if he wants the soldiers not to even see the kid, he can manage.
That's what I was going to say about you giving that example. So if that person, the soldier, was a true believer, if he had that faith, as an example, he wouldn't have minded even if the soldiers had killed him.
Yeah, of course.
That's also Krishna's plan.
Yeah.
Again, is to make sure he's given mukti from this world and he comes to his abode again.
True. True. Just like Parikshit Maharaj, he never scared off. True. Okay. So thank you. No. So thank you very much, for your wonderful contribution with the wonderful points, so that we all get benefit, from this, this interactive session. So yeah, this in the month of May, this is the topic. I hope we covered nicely all the points in first Saturday and this third Saturday also. So again, we will have another topic in June with a different speaker, for other to enlighten. Okay, thank you. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha Gaura bhakta.
This is the wonderful thing about Saturday program.
Yeah.
You have video service.
Yeah, true.
The Sunday program is just only.
Yeah, just one point if you sit down. Soumya, so he is a very wonderful devotee. So I am really feeling very sad because she is leaving back to India. Okay. So she came on work. She completed her project. Okay. I think end of this month, Mataji is going back to India. So I sincerely request all the devotees, please pray her. She is really a wonderful devotee. So very humble, down to earth, highly educated, doing a IT job, IT consultant. But you have all seen, Soumya, all these days. Okay, she comes to temple and she does service and she attends programs. Yeah, and Mangala Arati. Yeah, whoever cooks, she helps in the kitchen. We are definitely missing her association. And of course, Soumya is also missing the temple association. But Krishna's plan, as we discussed. Okay. Yeah. Krishna.
Would you like to stay? So the prayers of
Yeah.
Krishna makes some plan. You can
Yeah. So whatever is the Krishna plan, but Soumya, wherever you are, okay, in India or here, wherever, okay, keep in association of. She is really. She said, okay, I will. So I will be in touch, like that, in association of devotees, like that. Okay. I humbly request all of you, please pray for Soumya from the bottom of your heart. Yeah, at Radha Gokula.
First we pray Vasiji that you stay. So by some arrangement. If you have to leave, then you have to come back.
She is very regular. All our satsang, she is regular. Temple, she is regular. Wherever seva, she is regular. She came to retreat. Harinam, she is regular. Okay. So we can't find, such, sincere and it really inspires and motivates.
So it's difficult for us because,
Yeah.
They always beat us.
Yeah.
And we were also working out, Krishna's plan.
Yeah.